Today we're talking about The Sims. Hello everybody and welcome back to Finally Rob. Why, you might ask, are we talking about The Sims today? Well, let me tell you. My lovely friend M has messaged me in all caps earlier and told me something about The Sims, so this was the quickest turning off Netflix and jumping on Google and reading The Sims updates in my life. I've never read Sims updates in my life, but this is a big one. So it's the 31st, it is 11:30 at night, and I did not plan to make this video, but I'm going to right now. So I'm going to pull this up. This is the update from today, so you can see here 31st of January, and there's a lot of stuff. And what's interesting for us right now are top surgery scars, and now your light bulb moment happens. So top surgery scars under the same body category, all players can find a body scar category with an option for teen and older male Sims, masculine or feminine frame, to add a top surgery scar to their Sims. Binders and shapeware. With this update, players can find 2 new assets and create a Sim. Under the tanks in the tops category, you will find a binder top asset for your teen or older Sims. In the underwear category for bottoms, there's a new shapewear asset for your Sims as well. So obviously we're going to jump right into the Sims and have a look. Now let's have a look at the top surgery scars first, and then we have a look at the 2 new clothing items as well. So to get to the scars, where you want to go is actually where you usually pick the clothes, and then you go up here in the body category. And then you have the 2 new things here down here, right? The body scars and the medical wearables. We are looking at the body scars right now, and this is the top surgery scar. Now let us have a look. Right, so that actually I think looks pretty okay. It looks more like there is a cleft, like something that's open. It doesn't quite look like a scar. The intention is lovely, but it looks like either open. I think let's maybe also have a look at the different skin tones and see how it changes there. I'm going maybe here first in a very pale one. Let me check a few other ones. Something is odd with the color value. I feel like they put like a line in the code that just basically tells the code to do with a certain thing with the color, no matter what skin tone it is. But it doesn't look as good in all of the skin tones just by that one value, because it seems to do always the kind of same thing. But as you can tell, like if I'm going to a very pale skin tone, it looks, I don't know. Something is off with the color, honestly. Something is off with the color and I'm not happy about it. How about we look at the binder? So the binder, let's go back in the clothing category, and that's in the tanks. Here we go. Here it is. So let's put that on, zoom back in, and have a look at that. So what I'm looking at right now is just see at the texture. I'm basically doing the same kind of cherry picky thing that I did with the scar just now. I love those folds or stretches that happen to the binder because they're so tight. That's actually a really nice detail. Can I see that from the back? Yes. Oh, even better. Here. That is such a good detail because that's literally what happens to the binder. You wear it a lot and it kind of stretches in those areas. Obviously there are different types of binders, but I think this really brings across the vibe of a real binder. That's well done. Okay, let's have a look at the colors. Let's go back in here. So let's have a look at the colors. So we have the white. We have different skin tones, different nude tones basically. And the black and some pattern. Okay, gray and light gray, a couple of color choices and more patterns, and the universe. Okay, so color color wise, I support very much the white, the black, and all these skin tones in the middle. I do not support whatever these are. Don't get me wrong, I know there are people who would love to wear a pattern binder just to make them feel better about a shitty situation. I totally get that. I'm not that person. I mean, what is this? Like, what is this? Why? You know what would have actually been a funny version of this? You know, where is this tank top? Let me see if I find it. This one, you know how they were doing these pride flag colors? That would have been a fun swatch to have like a trans flag colors version of it rather than this. Let's move on. We also have shapeware, so I'm going to switch. Now, I'm going to do a lot of guesswork here because I've never had to tuck, which I'm very happy for. I hear that is very, very uncomfortable. Take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. I know those fabrics, I know those laces and stuff, like, clearly, again, they were looking at something real. Even the little shimmer here, I remember that from my shapewear as well. Now, looking at the material itself, it also makes sense that this is sheer in some places and these places would be a tougher material. And you can kind of tell from the textures here, like this looks like it could hold whatever you're tucking, right? And whatever you're trying to shape, it would shape it. Like it looks sturdy and like it would do what it's supposed to do. I want to look at the colors as well though. Whoop. Oh, even at the butt here. I think there could be a bit more coverage. But look, let's just look from the front. Let's have a quick look through the colors here. So we have a pink, we have this. I don't even know what this color is. Kind of greenish, bluish. Pink, a green, a purple, a red. The different kinds of nude colors again. Like with the binder, which I think is a really good idea. Grays, whites, blacks. Yeah, so no crazy colors, which is good. However, the only thing that I see is like this is only here. If you're tucking, you are tucking into the back. And there's like clearly nothing holding things. So they kind of thought this is what it looks from the front. This is what the shapewear does. And tucking doesn't exist when you look from the back, I suppose. I don't know. But yeah, so that is the only thing that I could think of. But again, if you're somebody who tucks and you feel like this product would make sense in real life, the one thing that I still want to check right now is what does this look like with different scaling here. So if I go like super skinny, like at this point this was already a very skinny sim, but if I go all the way up, I kind of want to see. No, it looks good. Let's go like super. Yeah. No, it looks fine. Now let's also have a look at the scars again. Just having a look again. Oh, they're getting very, very big there. I'm a big guy and mine aren't like this, but okay. It's like, it seems like it's probably not bigger, but it seems bigger on the really skinny and the really big. And that it seems to normalize on like the middle somewhere here. Yeah, I'm not cool with that, but okay, look. Again, there's always something you can complain about, right? Like, I love the representation for sure, though. So here we are back in Create a Sim, and I've created two Sims. This is Lila and her husband Kai, and they are both trans. And I'm going to show you how I created them. Just if you wanted to create some trans Sims as well, you can do that. And I'm going to show you how. So first of all, I chose female. And I chose the physical masculine frame clothing preference is feminine, she can get others pregnant, and she can use the toilet standing up. Those are those. The voice is somewhere in the middle. I think I did the same for Kai actually. She wants to be a best-selling author. She has some likes and dislikes. She's loyal, creative, and a geek. And I just gave her some, random things that she likes. I didn't put any dislikes. I think that's fun just to find that through gameplay. So then going into the clothing, this is her everyday clothing. Here's her formal, her athletic, her sleepwear, her party wear, her swimwear, hot weather, and cold weather. I did want to give her some shapewear, and I put it on, but I'm actually not even sure if it stays on when you put something else on. So like if I, where was it actually? If I went here into the underwear, I'm not sure. See, it doesn't even show. So like I put it on her, but then I also put other things on her, so I suppose this is gone. I don't know what's happening, but maybe I did something wrong as well. I don't know. And then let's go into the face. So for the face, I actually chose a face from this, but none of them are highlighted anymore. I did a lot of editing on the face shape just so it's however I want it. I slimmed the face a little bit, I made it a little bit rounder. I chose a nice nose, and the eyes were already really nice from, the randomized sim that I started out with. So I kept the eyes and the makeup because that looked really cute. Everything should be base game. Let me just check the necklace actually, because yeah, it's also base game. So this is all base game, and Kai should also be all base game. So let's look into Kai. So this is Kai. Kai, for him, I chose male here. I chose a feminine physical frame. Clothing preference is masculine. He can become pregnant, and he cannot pee standing up, basically. The voice is a little bit lower here, I think, and he wants to be a painter. He's an art lover, he's good, and he's a bookworm. And obviously I gave him a few likes as well and no dislikes, because again, I like to discover that through gameplay. And looking into the clothes, so here's his everyday clothing, here's his formal, here's his athletic, here is sleepwear, and you can see that he has the scar as well. Then here is the party wear, the swimwear, the hot weather and cold weather. And I did pretty much the same with the face. When I edited, I chose one and then I played around with it. So again, I'm not sure if one will be highlighted here. No. So none of the faces are highlighted. I played around a little bit. I made the char a little bit more edged. I think I wasn't able to. I wanted to move up the hairline a little bit, but I couldn't. The eyes were already there and I liked them very much, so I kept them. So, and I gave him a beard. Now for Kai, I didn't need a binder because Kai already had his top surgery, so he doesn't need one. But I suppose you could also, create a sim that is pre-top surgery and just, give him a binder. Now I'm going to upload this to the gallery, so if you wanted them, it's Kai and Lila Hampton. Now I've gone ahead and uploaded Lila and Kai to the gallery. You can find them under My Gallery or Glar on The Sims 4. You won't find a whole lot of other Sims on my gallery because I usually build, as you can see. I just build houses and I build and I build.